What's up, chicas? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, it's all about mommies with YouTube channel. So this is a very highly requested video, especially on my Snapchat. I'm always on Snapchat, so my Snapchat family knows that I'm a mom of 2 boys. In case you didn't know and you're tuning into my channel for the first time, I'm just gonna say welcome and thank you for watching. This video is dedicated to you, mom, that wants to start a YouTube channel or has a YouTube channel and you find yourself stuck. You find yourself like you don't have time. You find yourself like you don't know what to do, but your desire and your passion is to sit in front of a camera and record for YouTube. And I am just going to talk to you guys from experience. This is not like the key that is going to open the door and be like, bam, YouTube success, I'm a mom, and I still do it. No, I'm just talking from experience. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now, and it is quite harder when you have kids. There's people who've done that are like on YouTube, and they've done YouTube for like probably a year or maybe 2 years or maybe less than what you've done YouTube, and they're being more successful, like meaning like they have a lot of YouTube subscribers, and you find yourself like, okay, I started way before this person and she's like up top. Yes, I have found myself in that same situation, in that same chair, thinking about the same thing, and I decided that I needed to stop being so hard on myself. Maybe these girls don't have a big responsibility on their hands like you and I have it, which is having kids or having a husband and having a house to take care of. It is not an easy job. So I gotta say kudos to you, mom, if you have a YouTube channel and you're still rocking it, because it is not easy. Only moms will definitely understand this video, so that's why I'm saying it's only for mommies. It's very simple. My techniques are very simple. It's not something that is gonna be like, oh my god, Frances, you just changed my life sort of thing. No, it's just pretty much what has worked for me, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So first off, I just have to say that being a mom of 2 boys, they're in an age where one is starting to be a little more independent, and the other one is starting to learn new stages. Because come on, moms, let's be realistic here. When you are trying to be out the door, you literally have to get ready and get your kids ready 3 hours. You guys are gonna be like, what? Yes, it's not easy. You know, if it's just yourself, you get dressed, you out the door maybe in an hour, 35 into an hour tops. But when you have little human ninjas walking behind you, and you know, you put a shirt on one of them and all of a sudden you look at him and he has spill all over, and you have to go back and you have to change his clothes while the other one can't find his shoe. Like, being a mom is not easy, and especially if you have a house. Like, if you have a husband, you also have to cook, you also have to do everything outside the house. So you're like, when do I find time to sit in a camera and record? Like, that doesn't happen for me. Well, let me tell you, if what has pushed me to do it, what has pushed me to continue and upload videos and to get to where I am today, because people tell me, Frances, you have a lot of subscribers. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm stuck, and we'll get to that in a minute. But what has driven me to do that is my passion. Like, I love what I do. The passion that I have really pushes me forward to do this. And you might say, well, maybe you have a babysitter, maybe you have a nanny that takes care of your kids. No, I don't. Me and my husband do everything our own. But his mom has his own thing with his sister, and my mom has a lot of health issues, so I cannot use her all the time. So what we came to agreement was that now that my son is not in, my little one is not in school, but my big one is, she comes at least 1 day a week, and she takes care of my little one in the morning while I record. So here is my first tip for you, mom. If you don't have anybody to take care of your children and you have small kids, I recommend to wake up early in the morning. And I know you probably didn't sleep the night before because you went to bed really late, and your husband snores like a pig and he doesn't let you sleep, so you couldn't sleep. Maybe that just happens to me, I don't know. So make an effort at least 1 day of the week. That's what I do. I take 1 day of my week All these other girls, they record every single day. They don't have kids, they don't have the responsibility. Take one day, make that day yours. Like, be selfish with that day. Make sure that you wake up early, and if you have kids with you, you don't have anyone to watch them. Depends on, of course, your age of your kids. You already know how to keep them entertained. But I recommend, since you have to put makeup to come in front of the camera, I recommend to record at least 2 or 3 videos that same morning. Whoa, Frances, 2 to 3 videos? Are you serious? Let me get to you. What I do is, I know that I have to come into the camera, so I know that I have to look presentable, so I have to put makeup on. So I make sure that I record me applying makeup. So that's one video. I just made a makeup tutorial for YouTube. And then I make another additional video, or maybe 2 additional videos of talking. Maybe a review on a product, or maybe your monthly favorites, or maybe your skincare routine. Anything that is talkative. Anything that you just have to sit in the camera and talk, that it doesn't require a lot of energy or like a lot of time. So that's number 2. You have to know what type of videos you are going to put out there. Videos are going to be easy for you to record, and not only videos are going to be easy for you to record, but also easy for you to edit, because editing takes another time. So my number 1 tip is for you to pick one day of the week, just one, at least one. Okay, we're starting with 1. And record very early in the morning, meaning wake up, have your cup of coffee, and make sure you feed your children, because hungry kids are like little rah. If you don't feed your kids, you will just die. They will eat you. Make sure you feed your children, make sure you feed your baby, make sure you feed your kid, so he leaves you alone for a little bit. If he watches TV, make sure you keep the TV on for him. Make sure that you can leave the TV on. Make sure you leave the door open, so you can hear if anything is going on. Or if you have a little one, you can just keep them next to you. I have seen YouTubers who have had babies, and they do say, they're like, hey, I just had a baby, so I have to keep them next to me. Just make sure you tell your audience that you are a mom, and that you are not a that you're not a crazy mom, and you're just gonna leave your kid unattended, because that's not the case. So make sure you just tell them, hey, I'm a mom, I just had a baby. If you don't want to show them on camera, then that's awesome, but you can just say, he's right next to me, so if you hear the little sounds or that's my child. Make sure they know that you have a child, and the child is important to you. Not just neglect them like, oh my god, I can't record because of my child. I feel like that sometimes, so it's okay. So I think that it's just making sure that you have your kid like ready and prepared, and the time limit. So maybe he fell asleep, and he's gonna take a 30-minute nap, so make sure you use that time. You might say, Frances, but I have so much to do in the house, and this and that. I totally get it, I've been there. But you have 7 days a week. All you're gonna do is just take 1 day a week and dedicate it to your YouTube. That's it. Just make sure that in the morning you take at least 1 or 2 hours to record a video, and that's gonna help you a lot. Just to make sure that at least you throw 1 video a week. The key to growing on YouTube is consistency. People want to see that you're consistent. So you don't have to be like, hey, 3 videos a week, because you don't have the time, your hands are full. But at least giving them 1 video a week, and making sure that, hey, listen, stay tuned, because every single week you'll see my face popping up on your YouTube notifications. The other thing I recommend is being organized. This has helped me a lot. I am, as you guys know, I'm gonna repeat it again, I'm a mom of 2. I have a husband, I have a house, I have a YouTube channel, I have a blog, and I have a store. And now I am working at church with the church's office, but I don't work there every day. I just work there when they need me. So now I added something else to my plate, and I'm like, sometimes I just want to run away. But I guess that happens to every mom. Every mom is like, I need my time, which I'm gonna get to that in a minute as well. So I recommend you staying organized, excuse me, and a lot of caffeine. Like, caffeine is your best friend. Be all up in the caffeine, coffee. So be very organized. I keep myself very organized with my agendas, my planners, and my notebook. And you guys already know that I am a planner freak. I plan everything, and I cannot stress it enough, that is going to keep you on top of your game. So I recommend having a notebook. In the notebook, this is where you're going to write all your ideas that you have for your YouTube channel. If you have a blog, then that's going to be another thing. I'm going to tell you. Either or. I'm serious. Either or, because it is really hard to keep a YouTube channel and keep a blog. I have both, and that's when it comes to your agenda. You have to know, okay, so this day I'm going to work on my YouTube, but this day I'm going to work on my blog. And maybe they're not going to be on the same week, because again, you're a human being and you have 100 million times to do. So make sure you keep a notebook to write all your ideas down of all the videos you want to record, or any blog posts you want to do, and this goes for blogging also. So if you just don't have a YouTube channel but you just want to start like a blog, the same thing. Pick a day where you're going to talk about what you're going to talk about in your blog and take pictures. So it's the same thing. So notebook to write down your ideas of what you want to record or what you want to talk in your blog. And I left my other planner, but I have two planners. This is my medium-sized happy planner, and I created the cover, which I'm so excited about. So this one here is for anything that has to do with my job inside the house, meaning my Etsy shop, my blog, and my YouTube channel. Everything goes in here. I planned out during the month. I keep a list in the middle of the month layout. As you can see, I keep a list here of the blog posts and the YouTube channels. Yeah. The blog posts and the YouTube videos that I want to record for that month. So sort of an idea, if it has 5 weeks, then we're talking about at least anywhere from 5 videos to at least 2 or 3 blog posts. See what I mean? Like, I'm not overwhelming myself with everything. I have my YouTube channel, which is my baby, but I also have my blog, but I don't want to like neglect it and leave it up to the side. So let me just do 1 or 2 blog posts for the whole entire month. It's just knowing how to work your time and knowing when enough is enough. So, and then on the week, as you can see, I plan out my week and I make sure that all right, so this day is the one that I'm going to take for YouTube, and this is the day that I'm going to take to record the videos and whatnot. And then I just, when I'm planning with my medium planner, I plan with my smaller planner, which is my personal. So there I write any doctor's appointment that I have for myself or for my kids, any bills that I have to pay, any phone calls that I have to do, any emails that I gotta send out on my personal. So I can balance my work life with my mommy life. Like, I know, okay, so this day I have a YouTube, there we go. This day I have a doctor's appointment at so-and-so time. So then I know that it's probably gonna be a little hard for me to record. So this day I won't record. I have to do laundry this day, this isn't that, whatever. Whatever the case is, we all have our hands tied full. So just organize yourself. This is the tip number 2. Organize yourself. Get a planner. You don't have to go deep into the happy planner because you might probably don't understand the system. You can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, and you can get yourself a regular planner. But I highly, highly recommend you getting a planner to organize yourself. You know what you can do, you know what you cannot do. Do not overwork yourself because your little ones need you. And that, it's my case. My little ones need me. Mommy, 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 mommy. I'm gonna change my name. They waste my name. If you feel like you want to run out the door because you couldn't even shower right, because you got in the shower and your little one came and he made a mess, and you need to run out the shower halfway showered, that has happened, okay? So you're totally, totally normal. Another thing is educate your family, meaning, listen, this is mommy's job. This is what mommy likes to do. Give her some time. Here in my house, everybody respects that mommy records. My husband respects that I record. My mom respects that I record. So make sure you educate your family members that you have a YouTube channel, meaning that if you have a room, that when you lock yourself in the room, no bothers. Please do not bother me if your kids are older. Do not bother me because mommy's recording, or your husband, hey, listen, you hungry? There's a sandwich in the fridge. There is, you're a big kid. And the last thing that I can tell you is be patient. Don't be so hard on yourself, girls. It is not easy being a mother and having a YouTube channel. It's not. Give yourself props. You are handling 2 businesses at once. Being a mom, and having your YouTube channel. So don't be so hard on yourself. Make sure that if you couldn't record, then okay, well, I can't record. Make sure you keep that connection with your subscribers, with your Instagram family. Make sure you keep that connection, letting them know, hey, listen, I actually was going to record today, but I had a mommy issue. I couldn't. Make sure, I will promise you I'll have a video for you next week. Just make sure you keep them in the loop, letting them know what's going on. So anyways, I don't have anything else to say. I know I talked a lot. I told you it wasn't like a big, like, intense video where like, oh my god, I didn't know that. Just things that has worked for me. One, pick one day, make sure you get at least 2 to 3 videos. And oh wait, hold on, edit. Sometimes I edit between the days, like in between the hours. Like I pick my edit and I edit, or I make sure that I know that day I'm going to edit during the night. I make sure that I do everything in the house to make sure that the kids go to bed early and that I can have that time also. So I put the kids to bed at 8, and I know that, listen, if I want to get a good night's sleep, I have to start editing right away. Don't be so hard on yourself to make your videos look so perfect and so many special effects and so many music and this and that. No, we don't have time for that. We don't have time to be editing for 5 hours. You know, we need to get some sleep. So make sure you just edit that it looks presentable and it looks understandable and it looks clear and everything. So I take sometimes the night when I go to bed, I sit down at least 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, so it doesn't take much time from my husband, and I edit my video. If I couldn't do it that night, then I edit during the day. It's a little bit here, a little bit there. I sat down for 5 minutes, I have 10 minutes, let me edit, whatever. But always make sure that you have good time management skills. About being a mom and having a YouTube channel or a blog, it's about having good management time. Having good time management skills, being able to balance everything, that you don't neglect one thing or the other. So be very wise how you spend your time. There's gonna be days you just want to sit in the sofa and not do nothing. Good job, good for you, do it. So yeah, that is all that I had to share with you guys. If you guys like this type of video, don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up. And if you guys want to see any more mommy series, we can talk about anything mommies, you know, right here, just let me know. You can give me subject, YouTube, sea la madre. You can give me any subject ideas, you can give me any title ideas, anything you guys want me to talk about, you can shoot it on the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to keep filming mommy videos for you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and all my social media is down below, so go ahead and give it a follow if you like. Alright ladies, thank you so much for sticking till the end. Mwah, besotes, be blessed, precious pearls. I will see you mommies. I will see you girls on my next video. Bye.